In 1947, the Olympic Peninsula became the staging ground for promising new technology. As rumors of its utopian creation spread, so did stories about overnight evacuations, unsolved disappearances, and unnatural encounters. In 1955, the government walled off a section of the peninsula to establish the Olympic Exclusion Zone. For 30 years, the zone's borders grew until the government withdrew and sealed every access point. What happened inside was never disclosed. Greetings and salutations everyone, and welcome to Pacific Drive. We are currently, or apparently, a delivery driver with an express delivery to somewhere close to the Olympic Exclusion Zone, as they put it. We are currently driving this red van we saw standing on the bridge, and enjoy the new car smell, because it won't last. Pacific Drive was developed by Rimworld Studios and published only last Thursday on February 22nd by Kepler Interactive. It's a sci-fi survival roguelite game, and we need to scavenge resources in order to survive in this game, and in order to upgrade our car, which will not be this car, because this car is not long for this world. We will soon be exchanging it for the ultimate car, the last car we will ever drive. And speaking of driving, wow, look at the wall. The Berlin Wall was nothing against this one. Let's go. Speaking of driving, I don't have a license. I hope this doesn't... I hope this won't be a problem, but if my driving is a bit wonky or a bit unusual, then that's probably why. Oh, I should toggle the wipers. There we go. Yeah. I had this game on my wish list for a long time now, and I think for a year now or so, ever since the announcement trailer. And yeah, I'm pretty pumped. I'm really pumped to play this game, finally play this game. And for full disclosure, I already played maybe 20-30 minutes or so, just in order to get my bearings, get the basics down, and to check whether or not it runs properly, which it does. I got everything on highest settings, and as you can see, it runs smoothly so far. But as I said, I only played 20 or 30 minutes or so, and I don't know how it's okay. Yep, we're close to the wall, we're close to the zone, so unusual spooky stuff will happen. There was also a demo out, I believe, a month or month and a half ago, but I steered clear of that one because I didn't want to get spoiled story-wise or anything like that. I wanted to go into this game completely fresh, and yeah, let's see how this goes. So let's just okay, first anomalies, even outside the wall, which makes you wonder, why build a wall in the first place if the anomalies can just get outside, right? Well, it was a nice ride. Nice riding with you. But, yeah. Let's get our new car. And here we are. And we broke through to the other side. Sprint. Okay, let's sprint a bit. Look at all those pretty lights. Me like pretty lights. Oh. It appears that those pretty lights are not as healthy, or are not as good for our health as I presumed. Okay, let's jump. Kick. Yes, we can jump and kick. A kick and jump game.
Someone out there? Hello?
Hello.
What a swan, never mind. Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
There she is. Isn't it a beaut? Oh, it definitely is. Malik HT, Washington, 1947. Did they already build station wagons like that in 1947? I doubt it. I'm pretty sure it would have seen something like that in some old photos or something. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's not as modern and slick as the red van we just drove up here to the wall. But if you hate it now, wait until I drive it, because it's yeah, it's not comparable. Oh, and yes, we need to actually turn the ignition key, put this thing into drive before we can go anywhere.
Yes, it's back. It's back. This is Tobias Barlow and Francis Cook.
Hi, Tobias. Hi, Francis.
I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone. It looks like you're somewhere around
to the right.
E. Hey, Francis, come here. Yes, it's urgent. Leave that interferometer alone for a second. Something is out there.
And I'll try to not talk over any audios.
Hey, we got a live one. Hey, do you copy? Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
They don't have a transmitter.
Exactly.
We won't hear a thing back.
Huh.
Francis must be the brains of the outfit.
Could they, I mean, they're from outside? They're a preacher? Hey, how did you get through the barrier wall? No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about it.
And if we don't get them to safety, this one won't either.
That's a good point. Hey, you're in serious danger. The instability's closing in, and it's gonna scramble you quicker than beef in a blender. Your closest shelter is a few miles east. Get there however you can, and be quick about it.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to say, I try to not to talk over their audio recordings, their transmissions. So, yeah, I don't want to miss any story stuff or anything useful they might say. Okay, let's put the fuel tank back here. Is it just sticking there with gum or something? Oh, okay. That's a question for another time. Let's motor. Drive, and here we go. Is this stuff really... Yep. Yep.
Whoa, wait, hold the phone. There it is
Ouch.
again, that blip on the spectrometer. I've seen that waveform before, but where? No kidding. Could it be? A remnant?
That can't be. There hasn't been one in decades.
Look at that spectral fingerprint and tell me that doesn't match the remnants exactly.
No. What we should be looking at is how fast this creature seems to be moving.
Not very fast.
You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say they're going about the speed of a...
Of a jogger?
No way, do not tell me. They found a remnant and it's a car this time?
Yep.
Holy cripes! No one's had working wheels in here for ages. Boy, I'd kill to know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, the breacher needs to get to safety. Then we can look into whether that car is a remnant or not.
In my heart of hearts, I already know. They're back, baby.
Yep, we're back, baby. Oh, shoot. Yeah, and... ouch. Let's get out of here. This really drives like a fridge.
When you find that shelter, go on and let yourself in. Hoppy ain't gonna like you poking around in there, but better to face a bad side than let the zone eat you alive.
Yeah, exactly. Hoppy will come to like us, I hope. Let's just get to safety. Nope, I think we just lost a tire. I think we just lost our front tire. Come on. Yeah, okay. That's good enough for me. So yeah, you actually have to, as you saw, we actually have to turn the ignition key. We actually have to put this thing into drive or into park mode. We actually have to turn the wipers on or off, headlights on or off. So yeah, I would categorize this game as a vehicular survival game, because this car is our lifeline. This car is our, yeah, one and all, basically. We need to care for this car. We need to take care of this car. We need to upgrade it, and for that we will need resources, and that's where the scrounging comes in, because or scavenging comes in, because we will have to, yeah, upgrade it in order to progress. So let's see. Find a way into the building. We are in the building. Turn the power on. Let's do so. Hello. I'm friendly.
Who's there? The shop. It's been breached.
Yep.
You've got 5 seconds to get the hell out before I... Ow! My head. It's an emergency broadcast.
Hello, attention. This message is for Dr. Ophelia Turner. We send a breacher to your garage on official zone business. Now, we have it on very good authority that this person is in possession of a remnant, which has taken the form of a car, and, well,
You're on the remnant thing. She's not gonna care.
right, like I said, super official zone business. Protocol, demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply, I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I've personally written. That's 10 years and 17 volumes, and...
Just let that voice like a nail gun to the skull. So, another breacher, huh?
Yeah.
How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall out there for fun? Unless you're one of the unfortunates who got zapped through. Wait, I just remembered. I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone. Unfortunately, the barrier wall is as fortified against breaches trying to get in as it is against anyone or anything trying to leave. We have to find you a way out. So you might as well start by fixing up that car. Just don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
Don't worry. A, my hands ain't that soft as you might think. And B,
What? You need help?
no.
There's a headset somewhere in the garage. Put it on. The built-in diagnostic will tell you what needs fixing up.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. So I just picked up our backpack, which will be our inventory in this game. And now she wants me to pick up this mechanic's eyes. There's goggles here. Alright, and as you can see, this gives us our HUD, game HUD. So let's, there's our inventory, our backpack basically. Those are the side pockets, this front pocket basically, and this is the main area where we can store stuff. We also have a tab for blueprints, which will be imperative later on, because we will need to craft different stuff, lots of different stuff. Not only for us to use, but also, as you can see, a crude door, crude panel, spare tire, crude headlights, stuff like that. Upgrades for our car that our car is missing currently. We have the missions tab, which is pretty self-explanatory. We have the route map, where we can set a route or check just the map. And we got the logbook, which will explain things in the game, like the auto shop. The auto shop is your base of operations. You're safe there, so you can take your time between drives to fix up the car, craft parts, and research new upgrades. I will try to go through the main or the important entries in here, like car abilities. But yeah, I will try to get to that. Fuel can, a hardy hand-portable container that works as an emergency refill. It's not enough to fill the car's tank, but it can make all the difference on a long trip. It sure can. So let's see. We took some damage looking at those pretty lights, and so let's heal up. There we are. Fix the car. Okay. Put the wheel back on. Oh yeah, we lost our front tire. Let's just pick it up. There we are. Not my best work, but yeah, here we go. Blueprints. Crude door. We can pin recipes to our HUD. Let's do so with the crude door. And now it wants us to gather items from the abandoned car behind the garage for our checklist. So yeah, let's do that. Cannot open the trunk with our bare hands, so let's see what this toolbox has in store for us. We do have the mechanics kit, which we will need later. Some duct tape, which is one of the ingredients or one of the kinds of ingredients we need to use in order to craft other materials and other components. Okay, open inventory. Sure did. Oh yeah, I need to equip it. I need to equip the crowbar. Okay. Here we are. That's with T. By pressing T, transfer materials, you can transfer all these kind of materials like duct tape, like glass shards. For actual items like the road flare or the pry bar or mechanics kit, you actually need to transfer them by using the spacebar. Just hover your mouse over, or you can just drag and drop, which works just as well. So let's see. Okay, that worked a treat. Search the dumpster by the garage door for crucial items you're unable to craft. So this is the so-called friendly dumpster, which apparently spits out stuff that is essential for us to survive. And now we have a scrapper. Now we can scrap stuff. So let's do so. Let's scrap this panel for ingredients. Loot. Okay, now we can craft a crude door at the workbench. Here we are. We have all the ingredients we need. Scrap metal, plastic, duct tape, glass shards. Bam. And now we have a door. Here we are. Beautiful. Get the repair putty from the locker. Okay. Let's transfer this. Let's take this as well. This stuff as well. Maybe like this. Yes. And equip the repair putty. Now, repair putty. As you can see, the status. We just crafted this door. So this door is like mint. Even though it doesn't look like it, but trust me. And you can see here the status bar of this crude door is down. So let's, repair putty does, just as the name says, repair parts of the vehicle, like these, like the doors or the panels. All we have to do is just slap it on there. So let's do that, where we think. Oh yeah, steel panel. Let's go with the headlight as well. And this door could use some as well. Slap. Oh yeah, this one doesn't need it badly. Okay. Oh, and by the way, with the goggles, we can also scan equipment. We can scan stuff. It wants us to scan the summer tire now, because I believe, yes, it is flat. So let's repair the flat tire. We could replace it with a spare tire we just found. We already have it in our inventory, but I don't wanna. It's always better to repair the original tire. It drives better than the spare tire. So I believe this is the way forward. So let's see. Where can we? Sealing kit. We need glass shards, we need rubber, and duct tape. So let's whip out our trusty scrapper and scan stuff before we scrap it, and scrap away. Oh, inventory bugger. Let's yeah. Don't need that stuff at the moment. Let's put it back. let's grab those materials. So, anything else? Anything I might have missed? Nope, this car is clean. Anything in here? Oh! Oh yeah, a computer. Let's scan it first. Consumer electronics. Whew. Let's see our logbook. Okay. Materials or resources, basically. Consumer electronics, so computers basically give us resources just like wrecked cars. Here we have the different types of resources that we have encountered yet. Road flare, duct tape, scrap metal, rubber, plastic, glass shards, electronics, copper wire, chemicals. Here we have different things we can already craft. The locker. Car packed to capacity with clattering clutter. Offload and organize those objects. Sort and store your stuff. The parking sensor, which is the thing we just moved our car onto. This thing down here. Parking sensor. This advanced spatial recognition and pattern communicating light array may be the most advanced invention ever found in a garage. Or it may just be a weight sensor. Who's to know? Then the friendly dumpster we just saw in action. First aid station, workbench. Pretty self-explanatory, I guess. So yeah, let's go and craft a sealing kit. There we go. And let's seal this tire. Bam. So, and the sealing kits apparently are just a one-off thing, a one-use thing. It wants me to scan the summer tire again. Loose. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. This was also the tire we lost, right? So yeah, it wants us to take the repair kit. Did I put it? Oh no, I did put the repair putty in there. So let's equip the mechanics kit and let's repair our tire. And that's how we repair tires in this world. Just 2 taps and it's done. Okay. Let's equip our car with storage. Cardboard boxes, that's great. And what else? Oh yeah, a crafting mat, which is great because this allows us to craft.
Oh, there's a little prototype of mine in the garage. The ARC device. Hook it up to your car, wherever it'll fit.
Okay. But what I was about to say was this allows us to craft materials or stuff like mechanics kits or sealing kits or repair putty, a scrapper on the go while we are outside and not in our garage here. So let's take the ARC device and let's install it here.
This beauty won't just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to safety. Heck, you should consider it the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you. Yes, that's my very own invention. I'll tell you more about it if you live long enough to use it.
Yeah, the ARC device. Riding shotgun with you is perhaps the most ramshackle and yet remarkable example of technology that you've ever seen. It can monitor the zone, ingest anchor energy, and casually teleport the entire car and all its contents a short distance. It may be a work of genius, it may be extremely illegal stolen technology, or it may very well be both. I guess it's both. So, yeah, this is our map basically, and our sensor, and our, as it said, as Oppie said, the Holy Trinity basically in this game, without which we will not survive for long. Okay, let's get this stuff and put it in here. Let's transfer all the materials, and this. We don't need the scrapper in here right now. The road flares. What else? Oh yeah, the tire. The spare tire. Let's put you in there as well. And what do we have here? Blueprints. Let's scan you first. Blueprint. This rough diagram provides all the instructions you need to assemble a new invention. Please note that you may be the first and also only person to test this device. Thank you. Okay, now we can craft gears and an impact hammer. Let's first do as the tutorial says and refuel our car. Nice. Let's get a quick scan in there as well. Charging station. Inductive charging and resonant coupling clearly have ample application. I'm convinced they are the future of so many devices. I also believe they may be viable in transport, even heavy industry, say Oppie's old notes. Well, okay. Fuel pump. If the zone has one thing going for it, it's that the gasoline here is free. Which is, yeah. I don't know if this would compel me to move to the zone or not, but loose wheel. It's wobbling. Of all the components you have on your car, this is certainly one that you don't want to work itself free. It's time to break out the mechanics kit and make repairs. Sure is. So, let's charge this puppy.
If you're all set, take a look at the projector against the wall.
Which is this one, but this shows you the status of your car, what you're missing, where you might want to repair stuff, or what your gasoline status is, energy, stuff like that. So yeah, let's go and scan this first. The route planner. The only way you're ever going to find your way around in this scramble soup of a place is by carefully, methodically mapping out your progress. Keep track of different routes using this map, along with information on how safe or dangerous they might be. Thank you.
This is the zone. Within these borders, all matter has lost the ability to hold a constant physical state. What that means is the shape, size, and makeup of just about everything constantly changes. A mile of grass can turn into 10 miles of swamp in the blink of an eye, and it does. Constantly. It's caused by something we call instability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting for parts, and that means taking a drive. Go on, pick a route. The ARC device in your car will then show you where you need to go.
Okay. So, right now we only have one spot in our immediate vicinity, as Oppie put it. So, yeah, let's mark this one.
Make a left out of the garage and follow the access road.
Yes, thank you, Oppie. Here on our... Can I not? Okay. On our right side we see junction conditions, and it says perpetual stability. So basically, as far as I'm aware, this zone where we are off to now is a stable zone, which means we can take our time. But I know that out there are zones which are not stable or perpetual stable. So in these zones we won't have unlimited time, and I believe after a while there's something like a storm coming and closing in on the zone, which means that one would have to leave the zone as soon as possible. But yeah, I only played before even activating this map. This is from here on out I'm as blind as you are. And I believe this is a great point to stop this episode. And yeah, I hope you like the premise of the game. I'm totally hooked. I can't wait to get out there and scavenge for resources and see what the zone is actually about. I mean, what are these things? Oh, dark. Why does it say that? What's going on here? And what are these clouds? And how do we get into the other parts of the zone? All of this and more we might get an answer to in the next episode, or we might just find new questions we don't have an answer for. Let's figure it out in the next episode. Until then, wish me luck and bye.